Yo, what's going on, everybody?
What's up?
We saw another fucking banger of an episode for Invincible.
Finale.
Season finale was fucking dope. I recommend you guys catch up if you haven't caught up, but you're in for a good one, man. We saw a badass fight between a Viltrumite named Conquest and our boy Mark, Invincible. And that shit was brutal as fuck. Tell him a little bit about the fight.
It was all sick, bro. He did the same shit his dad did to him when he, held him in front of the crowd.
Dude, that was like a little callback to season 1.
That's
that
horrible.
Shit was crazy. They kill so many people when they fight. Like, it's insane. Like, the population goes down, like, drastically for, like, cities. Like, it's insane, man.
It was the same destruction that already happened, so it was like the next fucking...
Bro, these cities are constantly recovering from their fights. Like, it's crazy. But, yeah, the episode revolved mostly around that fight. It was pretty much the whole episode, which was awesome. We got to see a badass fight. That Viltrumite and Conquest, he's fucking brutal. He's insane. Like, he thirsts for blood. Mark, he just does it for fun. He even told Mark, he's like, I was hoping you didn't do your job, so that way I could come and just beat your ass. And dude, you could tell he's experienced. He has a scar on his head. Like, he has a fucking white eye. He has a arm, a metallic arm, like a robot arm, and it's fucking crazy. So he beat Mark's ass for like most of the episode, and then Mark had a good couple hits in there. And we see Oliver. Oliver pulled up because Mark was getting his ass beat pretty much the whole time. And then we see Oliver pull up to try to help Mark. His mom was like, "Yo, like, just go, but like, be on the lookout, be careful." And like, dude, right away, like, well, I mean, he had to like help him, so I guess he like got into the fight. But bro,
instantly started his ass beat.
Yeah, like he was he took a brutal punch to the dome from Conquest. And then we see him, we see Conquest tell Invincible, like, yo, like, I'm going to leave you alone, and then I'm going to go get your brother. That shit was crazy. And he almost basically killed him. Like, he almost had him stretched. Like, he had him over his head, and he was, like, pulling him apart.
Oh, yeah.
But, damn, bro, luckily Invincible saw that, and he flew to him right on time and, like, saved him. But, bro, like, the whole time he had to fight, he was, like, fighting himself, like, to stay up and keep himself in the fight because of how bad he was getting his ass beat. So, like, you know, everybody around him that knew him, he was on the news, so they found out that way. And they were trying to shoot through. We got to see Adam Eve. She pulled through,
she wakes up and, like, looks over, what's up with Mark? And she sees on TV he's getting his ass beat.
Yeah.
So she just dips.
Yeah, and this is the second time we see her pull up to a fight where Mark's fighting someone.
Oh, yeah.
And she gets fucking drastically hurt. Like, it's insane. Yeah. Like, the way she got punched in the face... Bro, like, she got her jaw beat the fuck up. Like, that shit was open up.
It was horrible.
It was bad. And then, next thing you know, we see fucking Conquest, like, use his arm and punch her right through the fucking stomach. And it was fucking insane. Like, seeing her, like, I thought she died right there, you know?
Yeah, she was gasping for air.
And then Mark saw that, and he was like, yo, what the fuck? So he went, and he was, like, holding her and, like, telling her, like, yo, like, don't talk. Like, just try to chill out. Like, use your powers to heal yourself. But I guess she was, like, you know, too weak or whatever, so she was just letting go, and then Conquest was in the air, like, behind them, and he was just, like, talking shit, and then Mark turns around, like, mad as fuck, and he's like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, and so they get down. Yeah, we thought she fucking died, and then what happened with her, dude?
Oh, she went Atomic Eve?
Dude, she went Atomic Eve. Like, apparently, when she was in the womb, they put, like, her abilities in her, right? Yeah. But they limited her powers because she's really strong, so... Whenever she's like in a drastic moment, like in a moment of like life or death, yeah, she it just takes control, and she basically looked like she had the Phoenix Force from X-Men.
Kind of like that. Yeah, and she could just use 100% of it.
And well, like we said, you know, she woke up from being messed up in the stomach.
She heals herself real quick.
Uses her powers, and then she sees Mark and Conquest still fighting, so she goes and just fucking beams. Conquest, like a Kamehameha, just fucking throws her energy at him and burns the fuck out of him. Like, that shit was crazy.
That shit's sick.
And then we see like Cecil, like he was like trying to.
No, Mark fucks him up. After she did that, Mark gets on top of him and starts fucking him up. And he starts
Mark beats him up.
He beats him to death, pretty much.
And then throughout the fight though, like Cecil, he's like with Oliver, he was like about to Mark saved him, so Cecil came through and like picked him up in the teleporter. And then when Eve was down, Mark was like yelling like, Cecil, come on, like come through, like help. But nobody came through for the moment.
Before that too, when they were fighting, remember the Reanimen that were invincible?
Oh, bro, we got to see Cecil like talking to Dr. Sinclair, the creator of the Reanimen.
Yeah.
And while they're talking, we see in the background the scientists working on them, and we see the dead Invincibles, like the Invincible variants from the other dimensions.
The ones that they murked here.
The ones that died, yeah. Like Cecil got their bodies, and he started making reanimate with them. So we're gonna see some crazy ass fucking reanimate.
Yeah, bro.
So he was telling Sinclair like, yo, like get these shits running, like we gotta fucking big ass Viltrumite fucking Mark, and he was like, yo, we need at least 2 more weeks, like
we're discovering
their skin is tough as shit,
yeah,
like
fuck them up and get in there.
So we got to see that. So I'm hoping to see like a bit of them later, like next season or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much that was it. After that, we like my boy Alan said, we got to see Mark. You know, after holding Eve, he turned around and he started fighting Conquest like with all his might. And he eventually, after Eve woke up again and beamed him, he got weak. Conquest got weak, so Mark was able to just fucking destroy him, and like he started headbutting him. Like he had so much blood on his head, and he was just yelling. Like, bro, Mark was going through it after fighting himself, like the variants of himself, then destroying the cities and shit. Now he has to fuck up this Viltrumite that came through, and he's just like the strongest Viltrumite he's ever faced so far. They even Cecil said, was like, oh, I think he might even be able to take on Nolan, like Mark the Conquest. So it's crazy. And well, yeah, it's said that the older a Viltrumite gets, like he just keeps getting stronger. So I'm pretty sure this was like at the top of the charts right now, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much it. And then what do we get to see at the end? It was a post-credit scene. Oh, it was a demon.
Before that, when Mark was in the hospital.
Oh, right.
Cecil made that room in the bottom. Well, he tells Mark.
Oh,
he shows him the body.
Right.
He's like, oh, look, you killed him. Like, you left him dead.
Yeah, Mark wanted to see the body.
Yeah, so Cecil made him believe he killed him. And then he ended up, like, Mark tells him, burn it. Like, burn his body. And then he ends up putting him in some like storage facility.
Yeah, he put him in like a
some bunker, like straight just has him in.
He only has his head exposed, but yeah, it's like a metal. It's like a
cage,
like a metal cage, but it like wraps his whole body in like it'll explode if he like makes any type of movement.
He tries to escape. Yeah.
So he's trying to Cecil put him in there because he's trying to question Conquest on like the Viltrumite's plan and all that. But dude, that's a risky move right there, bro. Because if he wakes up, and I'm pretty sure he's strong enough to do something, like, you know, I wouldn't trust, like, from all the Viltrumites, he's like, I wouldn't trust them. Like, he said himself, he's like, all the other Viltrumites fear me because I'm like, they think I'm a psychopath, like, they think I'm a crazy ass fool. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. And yeah, well, going back, we get to see good shit on that call out, bro, because I forgot about that scene, man.
Yeah.
But we get to go back to see the demon from season 1, the detective demon, after Omni-Man had killed the Guardians of the Globe. He was getting investigated, and he was one of the guys investigating Omni-Man, the demon, and so we get to see him like cast like some sort of spell, and he was talking to like some guy who's
a higher level demon.
Right, so he's telling the demon like, yo, like this dude, there's a surface dweller, and I'm guessing he's referring to him because he's the only fool that he saw, like Omni-Man.
Yeah.
At the moment, he didn't see like all the other shit that happened in the fight between Mark and him, because he got Cecil sends him back to hell like back before that, so. He pretty much remembers only up to where Omni-Man's like evil.
He fucked up everybody in the whole planet.
So he's telling the new demon that he summoned, he's like, yo, like, I'm going to bound his heart to you or something like that. Like, to the surface dweller that has, like, we've never seen something like him before. But it's crazy because I guess he doesn't know about the other Viltrumites. So he's like, dude, there's a bunch of Omni-Mans. Like, you know, so.
But he's not even on the planet right now. So
yeah, he's like in hell still. So I don't know what plan he's doing or what the fuck that he's got going on. But it's going to be interesting to see him later on in the show. So. I hope we get to see him further on, but I mean that was pretty much it was a quick one, guys. Like that shit was all fighting. It pretty much was just Conquest and Mark getting their ass, getting fucking down and shit. So and then Eve getting fucked up too. But oh, and lastly, real quick, they had a funeral for Rex.
Oh yeah,
for my boy Rex. Yeah, you know, like we said in the last episode, he used his own body to like blow himself up, become one of the Mark variants. But they were holding a funeral and they were having speeches, and you know we saw the team crying and shit. So that was a pretty emotional scene.
Yeah, Rudy said he's gonna change his name to Rex in honor.
Yeah, so he's gonna be Rex now, and well he has his body, like it's Rex's body, the clone of Rex. So he's trying to keep his name alive in that sense. But I mean that pretty much wraps it up, guys. I mean it was a quick one, like we said, but I recommend watching that shit as soon as possible. And just enjoy it, man. Let us know what you guys think in the comments or whatever.
Yeah, thanks for joining us for the season. Season finale. See what's up next
finale, bro.
Next season,
try to keep us up, guys, for the next one. So
yeah,
just catch us on.
Subscribe, and you guys will be on here with us.
Fuck yeah. So double drip, DMAC 2729, and then we got my boy Alan wants a muffin. So you know, thank y'all. We support y'all. Thank you for the support on us. So peace.